What up, Laker fam? It's your boy DTLF back with another halftime report, man. As the Lakers put on a show, dropped 70 at the half after a poor first quarter start where we went down by 15. But credit to this Laker team, man. They keep fighting, and we're just so deep, man. D'Angelo Russell's back. Oh my goodness. How fun is it to watch this man setting up teammates, making big shots? This is the guard we've been waiting for years, man. This is the real. Will the real Russell please stand up? Because D'Angelo Russell is him. Oh my goodness! Look, listen, man. This is so fun, man. It's just a blast to watch good basketball. Shout out to Vanderbilt, who came out on fire, hitting threes, 14 points at the half. But D'Lo, shout out to Rui Hachimura, 12 points off the bench. Dennis with 13 off the bench. We got a deep bench. Might be the deepest in the league. I'm telling you, AD hasn't even joined the party yet, but D'Angelo Russell is the story of the half. I told you guys this guy was elite, man, and we needed him to come back because his playmaking is next level, man. And his offensive game is really, really nice. It's very underrated, all right? He gets into the lane. He controls the flow of the offense. He takes care of the basketball for the most part. He started off a little bit rusty, but surely picked it up, man, and it's beautiful to watch. It's Showtime in L.A. again. Imagine when LeBron comes back. Whoo, man, this team is super deep. And like I said, Anthony Davis really didn't play much in the first half as far as offensively. But, man, I love it, man. And Reeves off the bench as well. Wow, what a deep bench we have. D'Lo comes back. He restores order. I feel like this team is not afraid of nobody. All right, I want anybody. I want all the smoke in a 7-game series right now because this kid, D'Angelo Russell's running the show right now. It's showtime at the crypto arena right now, and we're all having a blast watching and witnessing this. He said, Johnny says, appreciate you, bro. He said, Malik Beasley, Cole, all good. We got a deep team. Too deep. This team is too deep, man, and we can hold it. We holding down the fort while LeBron comes back. But what's most impressive to me is the way that they've been poised all season long. And it's a golden opportunity, y'all. It's a golden opportunity because guess what? The Timberwolves lost tonight, right? Everybody who's supposed to be losing lost. Portland lost, and the Lakers can make up some more ground and keep climbing in the rankings while creating space from the lower teams. This is huge, man. This is huge. But what a trade. The trade that just keeps on giving, man. This is the gift that keeps on going. Again, the new acquisitions are tremendous, man. Tremendous. I told you guys, and I stand by what I said. Each one of those players was worth a lottery pick. D'Angelo was worth a lottery pick, and Vando was worth a lottery pick, to be honest with you. They both were, and we only gave up one for both of them combined, and Malik Beasley, and it was top 4 protected. Talk about one of the steal of the century trades, man. But this kid has ice in his veins. He's making it super fun. We got the young swaggy guard. He just turned 28. Prime of his basketball. We better re-sign these guys. For real. Rui is cooking. That's why we brought him here as well. We have a bright future. This young core is extremely fun to watch, and they blend in. They're just seasoned enough to make an impact with the current veterans. So it's just perfect, man. Perfect. He said, today we're going to be that 6th, maybe 5th. Bro, I'm so happy, Kevin. I'm so happy. This whole team is fun to watch. And by the way, not just D'Angelo and Vanderbilt and Malik Beasley, but we still haven't seen Mo Bamba, who can still make an impact on this team when he comes back healthy. I mean, talk about just an elite roster. The beautiful thing is that this team is so gifted. We fell down 15 because we were sleepwalking out there in the first quarter, and we came right back and got the lead by the end of the second quarter. Now we're up 8 points. I love it, man. This team's future is very, very bright moving forward. And I have a feeling LeBron James, when he comes back, it's just going to be such a magical run that the Lakers are going to be on. Similar to right before we went into the bubble, we were dealing with injuries, and boom, the bubble came along, and we hit that stride of being healthy, and all of a sudden, guess what? We're talking about, we weren't even considered contenders that season because of all the injuries. And now look at it. Same thing is starting to happen. The West is wide open, y'all. The Phoenix Suns are dealing with injuries. The Ja Morant situation with the Grizzlies. The Nuggets, they're probably the more healthy team, but there's a lot of question marks out West. We can really grab the reins and take over right now. D'Lo's a real point guard. Hey, man, we've been dying for one. He's like the complete contrast to Russell Westbrook. Well, the real Russell, please stand up. D'Angelo is the real deal, man. The other one was an imposter. And as you can see, Every time he comes into the game, the playmaking so much better, the spacing is so much better. I love how crafty he is. I don't know if he's going to pull up from the free throw line or take it to the rim. He's been finishing, and he's just coming off of an injury. So it's really, really fun, man. It's really, really fun. He said Bill and Stu actually called him Vandalorian. They watching and listening, Dan. I love it, man. I don't take credit for that nickname. I do not take credit for that nickname. I first saw it on Twitter. So credit where credit is due, man. And I don't remember where I saw it from, but the Vandalorian was born on Twitter. I only take credit for the nicknames I come up with. For example, Austin Powers, that's all me. Thomas the Train was all me. So I've come up with a couple, but not the Vandalorian, man. That I'll give credit to whoever came up with that for real. He said, I love Dennis, but man, he cannot pass. But isn't it so much better off the bench because he comes in now, he's an offensive weapon, and his mistakes aren't his microscope. They're looked over, right? So, man, this team is just fun. This is the most fun I've had since 2020 season, and this is the most fun they've had since 2020 season, man. And this is why I told you guys don't ever give up on the season. People were telling me, Dan, the year's over, this or that. I said, let's wait till after the trade deadline to make that assessment. And look at us now, man. Look at us now. Look at me. I'm the captain. I'm quoting that one movie, man. Listen, Johnny Sims said, Dan, what is this team's identity? Serious question. This team's identity is a relentless, super deep team, next man up, even through injuries, who's a defensive-minded team first, all right? We get out in transition. We become really fun to watch when we have guys like D'Angelo out there. Just imagine when LeBron comes back. D'Angelo just opens up the floor, makes everything easier for everybody. His playmaking and passing on point. And then Rui with the athletic finishes. I'm telling you, he's an elite guy when it comes to finishing at the basket and running in transition. I mean, not to mention that the little mid-range game, wow. But the Lakers, I'm just so proud of them because even when they go down 15, they keep fighting, they keep coming back, they keep fighting, they keep coming back. He said, I remember you always telling us we're a trade away. You see, Tommy, the kid knows what he's talking about. Thank you, bro. Thank you for the flowers. But yes, I mean, I always felt like we were a trade away. A lot of us felt that way. A lot of us felt like we were right there. And boy, that trade is going to be, it could be franchise altering, to be honest with you, because it's not only set us up for this season, but it's going to set us up for the future. We now have our guards of the future. You got D'Angelo, you got Austin Reeves. To me, that's the backcourt of the future. If I'm being honest with you, if we can bring back Dennis at a discount, I'm cool. Off the bench, I love him off the bench. And we still have Lonnie Walker, who, by the way, hasn't got a lot of PT. But you know what, man? As long as the team is flowing, somebody's going to have to take, he's ready and available. All right. Somebody eventually is going to have to take a back seat. But for now, I like the rotation so far. Very, very good. And we still have an open roster spot. So, and number one on defense. I know we gave up over 60, but man, when we want to clamp down, we can do that. So I love it, man. My boy Jonathan said chemistry is fire with only a few games together. That's the mark of a good trade. Remember when we traded for Pau Gasol? It seemed like they had played forever with Bynum, Lamar, and Kobe. It just seemed like it was a match made in heaven. That's how we are right now. That's how we are right now. Have I seen Creed 3? Not yet, man. Not yet. I've been very busy this week in a good way. Just last year, we was a retiring home. He said, thank you, Rob. I'm telling you, that's just the thing about the Lakers. People see, especially haters, man. They drink that haterade. They seem to overreact. But what do I always tell them? The Lakers will rise again, man. Death, taxes, and the Lakers rising like the sun. It just goes, okay? It's a way of life. Haters get mad. They try to kick us while we're down. But guess what? We never stay frowning because you know what? The Lakers always get down. Eventually, we get back. We're on that ground and pound. We're not afraid of it to get rough. I mean, did you see that dirty play by Scotty Barnes who hit my guy Vando in the back of the head? I was scared because he felt nasty. But this team is tough, man. This team is tough. He said, we're looking like a team that cannot lose. I love it, man. These are tough opponents, by the way. This is a very tough matchup, especially without LeBron. Kevin King said, I like our whole team, but would not bring back Beasley. Not paying $17 million for him. Can get a sniper for the first round for $3 million. I agree with you for now, but he still has time to prove himself. He's no slouch. He helps us with floor spacing. He isn't consistent, though, Kevin. That's why I said from everybody we traded for me, at the price point, he's the biggest question mark. I said it a couple of videos ago. So the jury's still out on him, but I haven't closed the door on him yet because he's already proven that when he can get hot, he's a weapon. I mean, when was the last time a Laker hit 7 threes in one game? So I tend to not have short-term memory. Not saying you do, Kevin, because you're extremely intelligent, but I'm saying for people that usually they get down on certain players when they struggle just a couple of games, I had to tell off some Laker fans that were talking smack about Rui, and I'm like, nah, he showed us flashes already and contributed to wins. I'm not giving up on him. I'm bringing him right back. As far as Beasley goes, when he's hot, he kind of reminds me of J.R. Smith, right? He could either when he's not hot, he's gonna have a funky shooting night. But when he gets hot, 7 3-pointers, players like that are very lethal, especially on a team like the Lakers, who desperately needs floor spacing. Because let's be honest, even when he misses shots, right, he's still keeping the defense honest. They still need to go out there, and that helps the spacing tremendously for guys like AD, LeBron, even D'Angelo. Do you see how he's floor spacing? The way he's coming off of the screen, keeping the defender on his hip, that's elite guard skills right there. And then doing whatever he wants, kicking it out or finishing or passing it over the top, man. I do got to say this, man. D'Angelo Russell, and I told you guys this when he was injured, I can't wait for him to come back because his guard skills are way more elite than Dennis's. For example, Dennis really struggles to do even the simple entry post pass. He already has a couple turnovers. D'Angelo does those in his sleep without even looking. So that's definitely the difference, man, between those two guards. One is just a real floor general, and the other one's more of a scorer who can go off in bunches, but sometimes get sloppy with the basketball. Lakers fan said, loving the energy is contagious. Even us fans feel it. It's that playoff atmosphere, bro. I'm super hyped. I felt it when I went to the Pau Gasol retirement ceremony. It's there, man. The fans are hungry for some playoffs. Mind you, we actually haven't had playoff atmosphere in Staples Center for over 10 years because even the bubble championship was not a Staples, right? There was no games there. So we are hungry. We're starving for playoff basketball, and we need the Lakers to feed us. We need the Lakers to feed us fans, man. Final comment. Johnny Sims says, Dan, refs got to stop hating on Wenyen Tiki fouls. They're always doing it to us, but if we play through it, man, can't nobody stop us. Not even the betting refs in the game that clearly have an agenda out against us because they give them all the calls and we get nothing. Regardless, man, I'm very happy at the half, all right? Lakers put up a whopping 70 points, and without LeBron James. So talking about some home cooking. We did give up 62. Got to clamp down a little bit harder. Lakers usually pick it up in the second half. Hopefully tonight they don't let us down. But I love this team, man. I love everything about this team. We got youth. We got athleticism. We got size. We got skill. We got versatility. We got star power. We got it all. And I really hope that, that we keep rocking at Staples, a.k.a. Crypto. Last comment, Marcelo, my brother, what's up, man? He said, this game is so fun to watch. I'm ready for the playoffs. I love how we are playing. We just need to clean up the turnovers, and we Gucci. I love it. I echo your sentiments, bro. I couldn't have said it any better myself. You're absolutely right. I appreciate the super chat. Man, listen, this Laker team, if we get healthy at the right time, nobody, not even the Celtics, not even the Bucks want to see us in a 7. That's how good we can be, right? We're not there yet, but we're getting there. We're seeing flashes like we did in the second quarter in contrast to the first. So once we put it all together and it becomes consistent, watch out NBA because we're really looking at number 18 if that happens, right? But the key here is just health at this point. We just lost Mo Bamba last game, or the game before that. So we need to continue to stay healthy because this right here looks really beautiful. And Vanderbilt, I told you guys, he reminds me so much of Trevor Ariza, man. Gets his offensive game going. That's exactly what his ceiling is to me, but maybe even better defensively. Who knows? I don't want to slander a champion, right? Because Trevor Ariza is him. But I'm just saying, man, this kid right here is special. But I'll let you go, guys, because the second half's about to commence. I will see you guys here for the post-game recap. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like button. Shout out to Prize Picks. And let's get it, baby. Let's finish this game off strong. Have us real happy by the end of the night, all right? Peace out. See y'all post-game.